I'm Dean Button. I'm the project manager for SCH for the Wolf Lake Memorial Park Pavilion you see behind me. We're also doing $31.4 million of construction and design projects for the City of Hammond. The Wolf Lake Memorial Park Pavilion project was driven by the City of Hammond. Mayor Thomas McDermott was very instrumental in his vision on what he wanted to see at this location.
Well, it's my proud pleasure to welcome you to Hammond's Festival of the Lakes. I want to remind you we have a lot of great shows this week. It's going to be a great week in Hammond, Indiana. Welcome. You guys like our pavilion?
And we're here at the Festival of Lake, and we're come to have a good time. We want to say thank you, Mayor.
I can tell you that as mayor, I have a lot of people approach me with ideas. When SCH approached me with the idea about the Wolf Lake development, it was well organized, it was put together. They were ready when they walked in my office. It was a good plan, and it was so good that we didn't really have to do much work. We approached the RDA, and they bought into our vision.
We were successful in securing a $31.4 million grant for the City of Hammond.
It was a great opportunity to reconnect the people of Hammond and this whole part of the state with the waterfront.
And now when you come to Hammond and the Wolf Lake area, you see $35 million worth of improvements that were, a lot of it was the vision SCH had when they walked in the door.
We had to build a $2 million pavilion and $2 million worth of park ground improvements in about 7 months. We were trying to open for the Festival of the Lakes last year, really the signature festival that the City of Hammond puts on. It's a 5-day festival where we have bands every night. We have a carnival atmosphere, big crowds, activities on the lake. Lots of fun, really fun times. The Hammond Port Authority's really stepped it up this year. They basically run most of the acts that come into the pavilion.
Hello, how you doing? I'm Jerry Hall, the keyboard player for the Just Kicking It band. Oh man, it was like beautiful, man. I mean, best sound people. I mean, this little town, I just love it, man. People, man, the whole reception, man, just blowing me away.
So we could get about 20,000 people into the site, and that was really a directive by the mayor: is what can we do to make more space available for more people to come to this.
It's just a fantastic way to, again, showcase the community. Of course, one of the things we're most proud of is this very pavilion. This pavilion has a prairie-style, Frank Lloyd Wright inspired design. Just a fabulous, iconic facility.
We brought in some historical architecture. Frank Lloyd Wright actually had a plan for Wolf Lake back in the early 1900s.
Wolf Lake has a documented history as one of the sites of Frank Lloyd Wright's famous unbuilt works. A beautiful pavilion that he had planned. Well, we use that as a basis for our early concept sketches. And you could see the influence of the Frank Lloyd Wright, you know, kind of prairie style, but with a sort of almost modern spaceship vibe to it in the final product.
The towers of the pavilion are really inspired by what Frank Lloyd Wright had planned back then. The other real cool thing on the construction of this project was they assembled the canopy roof on the ground in front of the stage, and they took 3 cranes one day and lifted the whole canopy structure up. It was just basically the frame, and set it on top of the 2 pier walls on both sides.
It is probably one of the lost gems in Hammond. It's just one of those unique projects that you like to do for your hometown, and Hammond's my hometown, and it's really kind of a source of pride.
Well, in the first year of the project, we did about $16 million worth of project work. We've got the pavilion here. We did baseball field improvements. It was an existing baseball field, but we did put in new bleachers, new flagpole, brand new beautiful playground equipment. And so that was really kind of fun. You get to see the kids kind of really enjoy what's going on up at Forsyth Park. Currently, we're working on 2 projects. Just immediately north of here is a splash pad. There are, if I remember right, 23 features for the splash pad, from the tipping bucket to playful leaves to little animal bug, turtle features, water cannons. We've got some really bold and brilliant colors in here. I think you would call them primary colors, but they're a little bit more bold, I think, than that. You'll have office workers in here, they'll collect revenue.
One of the things I do look forward to is taking my granddaughter Isabel to the aquatic play center and just letting her run around in the splash pad and watching her, chasing her down.
One of the real exciting projects, besides the Wolf Lake Memorial Park Pavilion, is our George Lake Trail pedestrian bridge. It's a $4 million project that links the City of Hammond to the City of Whiting, crossing Indianapolis Boulevard, which is an Indiana state highway that no one really wants to cross or takes their life in their own hands. This pedestrian bridge is going to allow free access over the top of that and link the two cities together via pedestrian and bike trail.
Much taller though, I look really short. The mayor believes that this truly is the focal point of his Hammond project. It ties the two communities together. It's part of a bigger vision of tying all the trail systems together from the Illinois border through the Indiana border to Michigan.
Thank you. We live right here in Hammond, Indiana.
Awesome, proud to be part of Hammond.
Hey man, you just gotta be cool. Doing through. That's how it go. All right.